Welcome to Crypto Safe. In today's video, we will talk about how Bitcoin failed to pave the way for privacy coins. You know what they say, look where the money goes and copy the rich. To our supporters, we would love to grow the channel to create an open discussion on macroeconomics and privacy options. Hence, do like, subscribe, and comment under this video. Show some love to Crypto Safe. Without further ado, let's dive in. Why are more and more Bitcoin fundamentalists moving to Monero and other privacy coins these days? You should ask yourself why solo Bitcoin holders thought they were not helping the old bankers to blockchain humanity after seeing all the red flags these couple of months. Canada is blocking all truckers' bank accounts, Bitcoin regulations, and flagging they think are suspicious Bitcoins on the chain. Who are they to judge and make the decision to block your Bitcoin? Does your cognitive dissonance not hurt your brain at night? It's cracked me as I'm getting worried about where the world is headed. I'm not sure if this is still about the narrative, but people used to believe Bitcoin was anonymous and dangerous and that all of these minor actors were present at the start. Because it isn't like that. Bitcoin is truly completely transparent. Every transaction in the network may be looked up. I can check up on your address if you buy a coffee from me, for example. This money came from somewhere and I know where it came from. I'm aware of the amount of money you have on this account. All your transactions, I know where they originated from. This is something that may or may not be desired. In many circumstances, I believe you should argue that for day-to-day transactions, you don't want everyone to look inside your wallet. Know what's in your bank account and watch everything you do. The majority of people are unaware that it is you. But there are companies out there right now that are attempting to connect faces or real people to addresses, such as wealthy individuals or companies like MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor. Someone knows what kind of address they use, and in this situation, I believe it is even public knowledge. Anyone can look up how wealthy someone is. I believe this is a drawback. We don't want everyone to know how much money you have. I can tell you that Bitcoin will not be the solution or the savior for the common citizen. A crazier not scenario from my own research. You might call me crazy, but I'm sharing this to create awareness. Do not jump blindly into something completely because YouTube or media is posting it. My advice to you is to do your own due diligence and diversify your risk. Do not gamble on one horse. Do not forget that Bitcoin is not decentralized, as it has been sold to us. This non-existent Satoshi Nakamoto might be storytelling that was created. Did you know that the NSA back in 1986 created a white paper called How to Make a Mint Out of Cryptographical Currency that implemented by the CIA and In-Q-Tel? And just to add, the largest known Bitcoin holder is the FBI. 1,600 people have owned 66% of all Bitcoin out there since its beginning. The concentration of wealth of Bitcoin is in the hands of the few. It's just a digital illusion of wealth, a Ponzi scheme, or whatever you want to call it that has no tangible value. It's said about setting up the perceived value, got the greater fool to rush in with all their money and build up what they already had. They just needed the momentum to get going out there that it was anonymous, but it's actually far from anonymous. Greater fool theory is based on timing and momentum, and it is feasible to make a lot of money using this strategy. However, it's difficult to know whether the timing of your purchases will be profitable. Without looking at fundamentals and market forces beyond near-term investor enthusiasm, you shouldn't be surprised if an asset's value depreciates due to diminishing investor interest or a change towards a fundamentals-based valuation. When investors acquire assets without regards for the fundamentals, valuation bubbles form, which can result in large losses when the bubble bursts. In the short run, the market is a voting machine, but in the long run, it's a weighing machine. Noted famous value investor Benjamin Graham. Graham was implying that while popular mood shapes stock market pricing activity in the short term, basic considerations such as revenue earning, cash, and debt influence how a company's stock performs over time. Using the greater fool idea to generate big returns is conceivable, but it's dangerous and far from the optimum way to obtain strong long-term performance. It's a blockchain technology that can prove there are ways of finding out where you have got it from, who you got it from, where it's going, and ultimately you'll be able to be tracked, traced, and taxed on every single transaction. It's not even remotely debatable that Bitcoin is anonymous at all. As I mentioned above, over half of Bitcoin is in the hands of a few. So it's not decentralized. The big question, who are the few? Do you have any idea who this is? Share your thoughts below in the comments and let's start this discussion. The anti-money laundering laws will be used to destroy whatever gets in the government's way. Anyone who doubts that, ask any Swiss banker who, for hundreds of years, had this private centralized banking that they were proud of. It was their national identity to be bankers to everyone. But all it took was to write a government anti-money laundering law. Get a couple of whistleblowers and other bits in place, then anything could be infiltrated, subverted, and destroyed. That's exactly what happened with the Swiss banking system. The sad fact is that you might be selling your soul and integrity into a potential trap, one of which you could suffer from civil asset forfeiture, tax penalties, and criminal penalties on top of losing whatever crypto you have. Civil forfeiture is the biggest devil because it simply says that owning and transacting in Bitcoin they flagged can claim you are doing terrorism financing or illegal money laundering, or you have an illegal money exchange business, or you didn't declare international trade as you don't know who's buying or selling your Bitcoin. They could say you're selling it to Russia or any blacklisted country they flagged or whatever, and now you're involved in terrorism financing. Just like they do with drug dealers, they can say, hey, you earned $10,000 from cocaine, so guess what? Your car, house, and bank accounts must be a part of that too. Good luck trying to get that back. There's no intellectual justification for a digital currency that basically enables the worst in humanity. This is nothing more than a nefarious digital test tube baby for the mark of the beast and global domination. Some cryptocurrency observers believe the rise in privacy token prices is just coincidental, a result of trader speculation based on price chart patterns or algorithms. However, it's possible that traders believe privacy tokens will play a crucial role in the fast-growing international digital asset markets and payment systems precisely because so many users don't want their transactions to be monitored by governments, banks, or exchanges. In other words, the regulatory inquiries could end up being a net benefit for Monero. People should be able to pay for day-to-day expenses without having to worry about catching the attention of regulators or providing evidence of identity. If you're after a quick buck, I'm all in for it. But do not bet all your money on the Bitcoin horse. It might not save you in the long run. Should you not want to participate in the Great Reset future, meaning being controlled and steered in your daily behavior by the government, you will need to have money to move yourself around. Some privacy coins would come handy when you choose not to participate in the new implemented social credit system. Our focus should be peer-to-peer adoption of a decentralized platform. I hope you can make time to watch one of our playlists to educate yourself on Monero or any other privacy platform like Pirate Chain. And maybe lock all your assets in XHV Haven protocol. With this, we've come to an end. Thank you so much for watching this video. The content in this video is for educational purposes only, and hence should not be considered financial advice. All your financial decisions should be made after doing your wide spectrum research. Also, make sure that you like this video, comment down your thoughts regarding this video, and also do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned and updated about the latest crypto news. Stay safe with CryptoSafe.